Hi! Welcome back to my channel. My name is Anna if you're new here, and today I am going to do my second update for my Pan Those Eyeshadows project. And the thing about this project is that it's kind of similar to the Pan Those Eyeshadows project that a lot of people are doing, but I picked out 7 of my palettes randomly, and then I picked one of the eyeshadows in the palette that I wanted to work on, and I got 7 eyeshadows for the last 7 months of this year that I'm going to try to hit pan on. In my last update I had 2 pans already, and I have those same 2 pans still, of course. So the first one is the Urban Decay Naked Heat palette in the shade Chaser, which is this one. And I haven't made any more progress on this one. It's still exactly the same as it was in my last update, which is fine. I do love this palette, but I tend to forget about it a little bit, and now I have so many other eyeshadows that I'm working on, so it's kind of been sitting, not being used that much, which is a shame. But I'll work on that. I'll try to get back into this palette. And the same actually goes for the next pan that I already hit, which is the Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions, and it's this pink shade right here. You can barely see that there's like a speck of pan there. And I've also put this aside because I think this is more of a fall time palette, and I would like to use this some more once we get into like October maybe. But before that, I'm a little bit sick of this. So until then, I'm gonna put this aside, and then I'm gonna focus on my other eyeshadows, and then maybe I'll have some more pan in that one later in the year. And then I also have 5 more eyeshadows that I unfortunately did not hit pan on any shade this month, which is a little bit surprising, and also it kind of sucks because I was hoping that I would hit at least one more pan before I did this update. But oh well, let's just go through the progress that I have. First one is the MAC Sharon Osbourne Duchess quad, and it's this shade right here called Sexy Eyes. And I don't think you'll be able to see on camera, but it has a little bit of a dip in it. MAC eyeshadows are hard to pan, so it's taking some time, but I'm getting there. There's definitely, I would say there's more of a dip than last month, and I'm using this pretty much every day as an inner corner highlight and under my brow bone, sometimes on my cheekbones, a cupid's bow, and I use a lot of this shade, but you don't really need a lot of eyeshadow to do an inner corner highlight. So it's gonna take some time, but I'm definitely positive that this one I will hit pan on this one before the end of the year. I'm not sure if it's gonna be a month from now or like 3 months. So I'm just working on that one, and it's a nice shade, so I don't mind, but it's kind of slow progress, is kind of boring. So yeah, we'll see how it goes. And then another shade that I've been using pretty much every single time that I've done my makeup, which is usually 6 times a week. It's from my Colourpop and Kathleen Light's Dream Street palette, and it's this shade right here, Magical. And the thing with this one is that it has these little white specks, which is like pigment that doesn't have pigment, if that makes sense. I read a little bit about it online, and some people say it's kind of common that you can have kind of a little bit of, it's eyeshadow but it's like white, doesn't have any color to it. So it doesn't bug me that much, but I've kind of tried to remove some of them so that it doesn't end up being a super light color. But I've also been like really making a dent in this one, and I think these pans might be quite deep and it will take a while, but I'm hoping that if I just continue wearing it pretty much every day, I just use it as a transition shade, and then sometimes I put something else on top to make it darker, make it slightly more cool toned, and it works out well. I will get really sick of that one soon. I'm 100% sure that I'm just gonna be like, ugh, I'm not gonna bother using this anymore, but I just have to stick to it, and hopefully at some point I will hit pan. And then the one that I haven't really used it that much this month, and this will also be my most challenging eyeshadow to hit pan on. It's from my Urban Decay Born to Run palette, and it's this shade right here, Still Shot. And I don't think you'll see the, well, it's not really a dip, it's just kind of, I can see that I've been using it. It doesn't look brand new anymore, but this is a densely packed eyeshadow, and also it's a shade that I really like. I've been using it like all over my lid and also in the crease, and I can maybe use it as a blush. I've tried that a couple of times and it kind of works. So I just have to find a way to use that one so that I can actually get some progress, because right now it's just not showing up, and also I'm forgetting to use that palette. But one of the reasons that I haven't been using this a lot is, one of them is I was on vacation for 3 weeks and I only brought this one and this one, so that's probably the main reason why I haven't used this. And I've been using the Dream Street palette, and for the last couple of days I've been pairing it with my 6th shade in this project, which is the Manny MUA Makeupgeek palette in the shade Luna, which is this really nice like foiled eyeshadow, and this has a huge dip in it. And I was kind of surprised that I didn't hit pan today, but I guess these pans are just kind of deep as well. So this one, I'm thinking if I can use it maybe like 5 to 10 more times, should be able to hit pan. And I usually use this all over my lid, or I do use quite a lot of it once I use it. So hopefully that one will have pan in the next update. And the 7th one, I'm also hoping I'll have pan on my next update. This is the Tartelette Tartelette palette in the shade Supermom, which is this one. It has a big dip like all over the eyeshadow. It's kind of one big dip because I'm using a really fluffy brush, and yeah, it's kind of hard to tell, but this one will definitely have pan next update. There's not much more to go. Like there's probably like a thin layer in the middle there. So if I just continue using this as the same way I've been using it, which is kind of just fluffy brush and under my brows before I put on my crease color or do my like other eyeshadows, that one should not be a big challenge for me. So that completes my 7 eyeshadows that I'm trying to hit pan on during these last 7 months of 2019. And if you are doing a similar project, like maybe the Pan Those Eyeshadows palette project, which is one of my personal favorites to watch, I would love for you to comment down below so that I can check it out. And maybe I'll do the Pan Those Eyeshadows project as well. That would be a lot of fun. I just kind of feel like I'm spending a lot of time trying to hit pan on these eyeshadows, and I wear eyeshadow pretty much every day, 6 days a week at least, and I just find this to be so difficult, and I even chose my own shade in each palette. So I'm just thinking, what if I got a dark green or blue or like anything, like a dark purple matte eyeshadow? It would take me at least a year. So we'll see. For now I have this project, and then in the future, who knows. I hope you enjoyed seeing my update, and if you do like these kinds of videos, maybe you would like to subscribe to my channel and give my video a thumbs up. That would be really cool for me. And I hope you'll have a wonderful day wherever you are, whatever you're doing, and I will see you later. Bye!